United I mean, look, they're a huge football club. They're always in the papers. Everyone's talking about them. Gareth Southgate, potentially, is on his way at the football club.
Is he on his way there?
They're taking a piss, obviously.
Talk of it. We had this conversation last night. Mourinho's interested in going back there at Man United.
Yeah, Mourinho would go back there. They'd be absolutely nuts if they took him back, and he ain't going back there. There's no way they're going back to Jose.
None of the people who have been there are going back. No one. Not Solskjaer, not LVG. None of them. You're not going back.
That's just someone filling a little bit of column inches, mate. That has got absolutely no chance of happening. Zero chance. What, next season? Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, I mean,
No,
I don't
give him a 3-year contract.
No, I don't know if he'd get 3 years.
Right.
I don't think. No, I think they're probably going to start.
Move on. Yeah, it might be one of those, or like a red a day. You bring him in at the end of the season and try and get him over the line for a cup.
But you were talking to Anil, right? He's a massive Man United fan. Works outside, an absolute donut, right? Yeah. He's useless at his job, but he's a good lad. He was talking about Man United.
He was slagging him off the other night.
Slagging him off. But he was talking about Europa Conference League, and Manchester United might end up playing in and still fighting for. And he was like, "Nah, don't want it. Don't want it. Don't want Europa Conference League." And you took offence to it.
Well, no, I tell you what.
I take offence to it. You know what I'm saying? I take offence to it. And we ain't nowhere near that. You get me? My team ain't nowhere near that, but I take offence to it. That's European. Who are you clubs that don't get nothing, haven't been winning nothing, get to talk? It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. I know it's Man United, but that's where you are. Now, what do you want? You're not. Your name, you are where you at. That's who you are. This is football. Where you at is who you are. You get me? Stop dreaming.
To offend, because that's exactly why people dislike Man United fans. Not all of them, but anyone that says they're too good, we're too good for it. We're too good. No, you're not right now. Take European football.
They're not. See, look, that's the mindset of these men. Tottenham, man, this brother right here. Well, they both play for Tottenham, but this brother right here, Jamie O'Hara, with two. How? Excuse me. How are you too good when that's what you qualified for? How are you too good? You're making it sound like you qualified for the Champions League, but they put you in the conference. That's too good. Get me? If City win the league, if Arsenal win the league, and then they put us in, or they put them in the conference, then you're too good to be in there. You get me? When you get kicked out of the Champions League and you end up in Europa, you're not too good to be there because that's where you at. There's no too good or too big. What's wrong with you, man? That's what I'm saying.
Kind of all.
Mate, take European football. Take it.
Yeah, but
take it.
It's a competition that you're on to a loser unless you win it. Like, you've got to get all the way to the final to get any credit out of it.
No,
and it can affect your whole season in the Premier League. You look at the teams that have played in Europe this season have really struggled, haven't they?
Yeah, but
Newcastle, Man United.
This season's one of those
Aston
seasons.
Villa ended up struggling, at the back end of the season.
This is the thing.
Brighton.
Are you saying that it's all down to that? Are you saying that Man United can't handle it? Brighton aren't Manchester United.
Have you seen Man United's squad?
I'm sorry. Are you saying that Man United are too good for the Conference League?
I think they're too good for it. I don't think
that is such a Spursy thing to say. No one is too good to be where you land at. That's your level. Where you land at is your level. It's rude, man. It's rude. That's why I couldn't believe it. When Tottenham was in it, I was like, oh, well, here we go. That's their cup, innit? They're going to win it. They're better than everyone in there. They couldn't even do that. You know what I mean? Is Villa out now? Brighton's out. You get me? West Ham won it last year. Big up to West Ham. Their man went there and did something. You get me? That's why Rice, he's got a what's it called? A European medal, blood. You lot can't say nothing to that. There is I give it to Jamie. Ain't no one respecting nothing until you get to the final and then win it. Oh, no one want to hear you didn't win it. But that's because you're supposed to. And it's not because you don't belong there. It's because you come from the Premier League. If Sheffield United was in it, you expect them to win it. Real talk. It doesn't matter. You're from the Premier League. Them other man there ain't ready for that. They're not built for what we got here. Jolting, bruv.
You should be worried about trying to get into that competition.
He said he'd rather not have it.
He doesn't want it. What's the point?
I'd take it, mate.
What is the point? It's just Manchester United playing in the Europa Conference League. It's almost a bit embarrassing, no?
Well, no, embarrassing, yes.
Yes, embarrassing, yes, because look how far from grace you fell. It's ridiculous. It's embarrassing for you, but you have to think of it now. You wouldn't say it'd be embarrassing for Nottingham Forest to be in it. Villa is just in it. Everyone loves to be talking about big club, European. You don't have to go way too far to talk about that. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I would never take it away that you've got a European Cup. Get me? You can state that, but you can't act like you did it 2 days ago, 4 years ago. You get me? You got to humble it. That's why people love to try and take the piss out of Arsenal, say we don't have a European Cup when we do. We just don't talk about it because it was so long ago. There's no need to be bringing it up, but we got it. We got 2 of them bad boys. Let it be known. You get me? Let it be known.
But suck it up, take it on the chins and go and compete.
Yeah, but that's not what the Europa Conference League is about, is it?
No, it's not.
The Europa Conference League's about, for the teams like West Ham to get in there and...
Fine.
And for Brighton.
Fine.
It's not for teams like West Ham, or shall I say clubs like West Ham or Brighton. It's for teams who land in that position come the end of the season. That's who it's for. It's not for names. It's for where you land at. This is stupid, man. This is ridiculous. Let me know where you stand on this. I'd love to know where you stand on this because it doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make no goddamn sense to say, yo, I'm too big to be in this. How? How are you? Someone explain to me, how can you be too big to be in something that you qualified for? You qualified for. You didn't qualify for the bigger competition, so you can't be in there. You know what I mean? This is such a Spursy mindset. Such a Spursy mindset. You know what I mean? The only reason Cundy ain't swinging that way is because he's Chelsea. He's half Chelsea, half Tottenham, so the Chelsea side is glowing more. O'Hara, Tottenham is the height of his career. Everything else is below that. Tottenham is the height. So look at the mindset. Look at that. That's embarrassing, blood. I'm taking that. Are you mad? Are you mad? You have to be mad. There's no way. There is no way. Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. I'd love to know. Get me? All right. Next up, we talking Laura Woods. Yeah. And try and bring in Miss Ava to switch up and put some shadow on her. But Laura's our girl. You wanna dig me? So let's talk about it, baby. Let's talk about it.
What's up, people? Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.
As the final whistle blows on another electrifying episode of Bar Level, we're reminded that greatness isn't just achieved, it's expected. Because here, as fans and supporters, we set the bar.